Um, Before I start, I want to give all honors and glories and praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Waha, Waka Kodash, Yahweh, which is the one true name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, but his one true name is Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, because those are the men who I learned this truth from through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect. And shalom to you, sincere brothers scattered abroad, pushing forth this word in truth and sincerity. I am the brother Mashiach Irazakah from the Servants of Yahweh Yahweh Shai Camp, Las Vegas, Nevada branch. And pretty much in this lesson, it's going to be titled as Esau's blessing is the sword. Esau's blessing is the sword. And that's Esau's blessing. His blessing is the sword. All right. And we're going to prove that in this lesson. Now, Esau's blessing is the sword, which is that gun, right? Everybody uses the gun, which that's Esau's blessing. The guns, the missiles, the bombs, the C4s. That's all Esau's technology. That's the wisdom that the Lord gave him, which is his blessing. And he also has the fatness of the earth. So we're going to prove that in this lesson. This is Revelation 6 and 4, right? Revelation 6 and 4. And it says, and there went out another horse that was red. Who is that red horse? That's talking about Esau, Edom. It says, in power, right? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is that red horse. It says, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. And that's what Esau did. That's what this so-called white man did. He took peace from the earth. All right? He took peace from the earth. He took peace from the earth. And how did he do it? With his sword. He raped, robbed, and murdered with his sword. It says, and that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword. And that was his blessing. And that sword is his weapon. All right? His weapon. The scriptures mentions Esau in Genesis 25 and 25, right? Let's read that. Genesis 25 and 25. It says, and the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. Esau is the so-called white man, the Edomites today, right? So it says, and the first came out red all over like a hairy garment. This is giving you a description of who Esau is. It says, and they called his name Esau, verse 26. And after that came his brother out of his hand, it says, Salakia, and after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel. Talking about Jacob. And his name was called Jacob. And notice, it gave you a description of Esau. It says he came out red and hairy all over like a hairy garment. So it's giving you a description of Esau, but it doesn't give you a description of Jacob. That's how we know Jacob was a melanated man. Because Esau, it gave you a description of Esau, but it didn't give you a description of Jacob. And it says his name was called Jacob, and Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them. Talking about Rebekah. Verse 27. And the boys grew. So Esau grew. So it gave you a difference of the two sons. Now Esau and Jacob, they were twin brothers, but they were two different nations. They're not the same nation. They're two different nations, right? We can go up one. This is verse 24, Genesis 25:24. And when her days were delivered, it says, were filled, behold, there were twins in her womb. You see that? Actually go up a little bit, because I want to go to the point. Verse 22 is verse 22. Verse 23, actually. It says, and the Lord said unto her, two nations are in thy womb. So yes, even though Jacob and Esau were twin brothers, they were two different nations. It says, and the Lord said unto her, two nations are in thy womb, right? And one manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one shall be stronger than the other, and the elder shall serve the younger. So there you go. Even though Esau and Jacob, or Jacob and Esau, they were twin brothers. Well, Esau and Jacob, they were twin brothers, but they weren't the same nation. They were two different nations. All right. It says, and the boys grew. Esau was a cunning hunter. And you can see it, just for an example, who Esau is. Esau, he goes deer hunting, right? He kills lions, elephants, right? He kills goats, right? He kills leopards, tigers, and they all notice every time they kill these wild animals, they take pictures of them. They take pictures with them, you know, symbolizing and showing their victory of their hunt. They're a cunning hunter. That's the so-called white race. Verse 27, it says, and the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter. You see Esau, right? It says a man of the field. So that's Esau. He's that cunning hunter. It says, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in the tents. See, so Jacob was a plain man dwelling in the tents. And that's how we know that we are descendants of Jacob. Because us, we can kick back, chill. Jake like to chill. You know, we like to kick back, chill. That's why, just for an example, when I was younger, and I was in high school, every time I would go out to go hang out with friends, they always having kickbacks. My friends, and they were a lot of my friends was Judah. They always having kickbacks. Jake, they always have kickbacks. Jake like to, have a kickback, play the game, have some drinks, always having a kickback, You always see it. You see it in Jake. You see it in Issachar. I even had an Issachar friend. Issachar, they like to party, but they have kickbacks too. That's how you know that we the Israelites, man. We're playing. It says, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in the tents. So I just gave an example. Jacob was a plain man dwelling in the tents. He didn't do all that wild and crazy kid shit. I mean, we do that today, but I'm saying, in general, just us as a people, we like to just kick back and chill, man, relax. That's just Jake. That's just Jake for you. But long story short, the main thing is that Esau blessing is that sword. He was that cunning hunter. Genesis 27, and we'll read down to verse 38. Now, you have Edomites out there that say that they want their birthright back, but, they want their blessing, their birthright back. They want their blessing, which you guys already have your blessing. You guys are ruling literally everything right now. You guys rule everything. Genesis 27 and 38. And this is to prove that these Edomites, they're ruling right now. Verse 38, it says, and Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me even, it says, bless me, even me also, O father, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth. And Esau has the fatness of the earth. He's ruling right now. He's ruling right now. So one of his blessings is the fatness of the earth and his sword. He's ruling right now. Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Right? Verse 39. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and above the dew of the heavens from above. Verse 40. And by thy sword, see, this is his blessing, which is that gun. He has a fatness of the earth, and he has his weaponry. Those are his blessings. And by thy sword shall thy live. You see, by thy sword, right? It says, and shall serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion that thou break his yoke from off his neck. Because Esau's on the loose right now. Verse 41. And Esau hated Jacob, right, because of the blessing wherein his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days come a morning for my father are at hand, then will I slay my brother. See, but Esau already had his blessing though, because when you read in verse 39, it tells you the blessing. It tells you his blessing in verse 39 and verse 40, right? It says, behold, in verse 39, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of earth. That's his blessing. Verse 40, and by thy sword thou shalt live. That's his second blessing. He got blessings. His blessing was the fatness of the earth. He's ruling right now, and he has his weaponry. That's Esau's blessing. So there you go. Esau's blessing is his sword. All right. And Esau is the wicked. Wrap it up with this. Job 9 and 24. This is Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Who is ruling? Esau Edom. He got to the fatness of the earth. Right? He covered the faces of the judge thereof, which he did. He covered the true images of the Messiah, of the prophets, and he put them in his own likeness. They put the images up of their own likeness, not according to truth, not according to the scriptures, but they put their own images up. They covered the images of the prophets of the Lord Yahushai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. They covered his image up. They put him up as a so-called white man, and they made all the prophets, they covered them up as being white, and they're not white. We know that they're actually melanated people, which we know. We know according to the scriptures that the Israelites were melanated people. They were different shades of brown. They were different shades of brown. They were not white people. And I'm just saying, that's the image that Esau put up. We see it in the Hollywood movies. Y'all people can't get upset about that because y'all put it in y'all Hollywood movies. Y'all been doing it since the 50s with Charleston Heston. He had Moses looking white, and Moses is not even white. Moses, if he was dwelling on the earth today, he would be a Haitian, according to the scriptures. Yes, according to the scriptures, the tribe of Levi are the Haitians today. And them damn Egyptians are so-called Africans. That's what an Egyptian is, a Hamite, which is a so-called African today. So we know that the Hebrews that were in Egypt were melanated people as well as the Hamites. But the Hamites, they're not a chosen nation though. Those damn Hamites, them damn Egyptians, those are Hamites. They're not a chosen nation. But the Hebrews, the Israelites are. The Israelites are a chosen nation. But I'm just giving an example. They covered the images up. They put their own images up. Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the face of the judge thereof. If not, where and who is he? See, if Esau is not the wicked, then where is he? Who is he? Esau, Edom, is the wicked because he's ruling. This is his rulership. So, hey, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. Till next time I say, Shalom.